Welcome everybody to War Commander Unshackled, Kixeye the Pimp, tricking out the new hero units. We have a almost full panel tonight. We have Blunt, we have Dark Shadows, we have Deezer, we have Dune. Welcome Dune Raider. We have Fear the Peel. We have the immortal Dr. Phil. We have Mothin, of course, yours truly, Shadow Killer. Well, I'll be honest, this update really fucking sucks tonight, guys. I mean, wow. Yeah, it baffles me sometimes the shit that they put out. I mean, it just really does. We're gonna let Dr. Phil read off the update notes, and we'll break it down and talk about it. Go ahead, Doc. Let it rip.
All right, give me a second. You might want to present me because I don't have controls. So, update notes for February the 8th as follows. Update for Onslaught 13 begins on the 10th and ends on the 12th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Update for the Hades base. The bases will be available 13th, 14th, 15th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd of February. The following items can be earned from destroying the bases. 1 Hades. Who's got fucking noise?
I do. Hold on. My bad.
Shit. I want to do it was. 1 Hades guaranteed on first victory. Only 1 Hades can be earned each week. 3 components on each victory after the first attack where the Hades is earned. As follows. The depleted core ammo component. 50% damage to buildings. The ADS ammo component, which is 25% damage to all, or plus 25% damage to all. The Nera armor, which is negative 30% damage from aircraft. The heavy shell armor, which is negative 30% damage from turrets. Heavy ordnance training, which is plus 25% damage to all. And the emergency training, which unit will not take damage greater than 20% of maximum health. So those are the new Hades components. You'll get a chance to earn those over the next couple of weeks. The bug fixes for this week are several items in the gear store give an incorrect item when purchased. That's new. And Brother Jeremiah's unlocked banner incorrectly refers to him as the Survivor faction hero, when he is not. He is a Sentinel faction hero, and if you know your War Commander lore, you should already bloody know that, and you wouldn't need this fix to be in there in the first place.
It's a worthless fucking fix.
It's usually all I see there is a text fix and an adjustment.
It's them trying to validate the jobs.
Yeah. This month's Onslaught. Win thorium survivor units, including liberators and a hammer tanks. That's either and hammer tanks or and a hammer tank. Please get that right. That's a text fix that needs to happen there. And rare liberator components. Onslaught begins 10 a.m. February the 2nd and ends February the 12th. Wait. Stupid American dates. February the 10th and ends on February the 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. 40 waves of defense rather than the usual 50 to complete in order to beat the Onslaught campaign. Along the way, checkpoints that award prizes, much like the Shadow Ops. Each checkpoint awards all of the prizes contained within. Onslaught cannot be replayed. And of course, the usual base defense is free, and you must only have to wait for actual base repairs rather than your defending platoon. Stick some liberators in your bunkers, get some expert howlers out on the go, and that's it. That's Onslaught done for you.
Yeah, they dropped it 10 more waves for all for all the people out there crying it was too fucking difficult. Thanks.
Which means they're now going to ramp it up from wave 30 to 40.
Yep.
I want my fucking trophy.
It'll never happen.
I want my goddamn trophy. I earned that fucking trophy and I want it back.
That is it.
And the other thing is, guys, by the way, if you didn't notice, they dropped it from 3 days to 2 days.
Yep.
Well, that's not a big deal, guys. Okay, come on. I mean, most of us are done, in like 2 hours. All right, and most people are. You hit that limit, no matter what level you are. You usually hit that limit within the first day. You either can get past it or you can't. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's one point where everybody reaches their limit, and that's it. So, I mean, to be honest, 3 days, that doesn't bother me. But dropping it to only 40 levels, what the fuck is the Onslaught used to be fun. Now they've made it. I mean,
The only way to rectify that is if putting fucking prizes every 4 waves instead of fucking 5 to balance it out. But no, it's just several more limitations of not giving people the tech that they want.
another thing that's bothering me with this is according to the February notes, we're supposed to have invasion this month. Okay, now if you guys look at the scheduling for the event, it's running the 23rd to the 1st, right?
It's
All right,
right there, the new age.
that means next weekend. If they're gonna do the invasion this month, it has to be next weekend or next Wednesday's update, either between the 15th and the 17th. Now, that invasion is almost like Onslaught, except your base units won't heal. You have to heal them yourself. That is just a few days before the event. See, they're doing this shit ass fucking backwards. This should be the invasion weekend. Next weekend should be Onslaught, and then the event.
Yeah.
And that's what's got me pissed off more than anything else. If they're gonna run this shit, they need who the fuck does their scheduling?
Invasions are already coming off a 2-month delay because of problems.
Well, the other problem with invasions I got is it's timed.
Well, I don't care about that. I mean, I'm a high enough level that doesn't bother me. I'm gonna rock and roll it. I know this. Okay, I mean that doesn't bother me as much as the timing, because for the lower levels that are gonna try this, it's gonna kick their ass.
And
this is gonna kick their.
There's no attrition, so once you get beaten, you get beaten. Unless you figure out another way of doing it, you're not going to get stuck.
Yep. Now, the only way this plays out to where it's fair for everybody is if they run this the 9th of March. That gives everybody a whole week to repair their units. And even the 3rd, you should be able to have some units ready by the 3rd to throw in there. That's a couple days after the event.
They might even run it midweek.
Yep.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did
that. Now, if they ran it Wednesday, if they run it next Wednesday, all right, and they run it to that, that gives you 7 days to heal. That'd be perfect. But if they landed on a weekend or next weekend,
it would suck.
Oh man, that's gonna fuck so many people out there who don't coin. That is literally that'd be shitty. That'd be seriously shitty.
It would, and it would piss me off, and it would piss a lot of other people off too.
What I don't understand, and what I don't understand is why nobody's even brought this. It's like the people on the forums. Okay, now I know I fucked up and I can't get back on the forums, right? But it's like nobody reads these February content roadmaps but us on the shows. And that's both shows, because I don't see nobody asking anybody about invasion.
Why does
nobody asking when the time is, when it's going to happen? There's nobody out there asking these questions. Now, I know Kixeye sometimes watches this show, but they're not going to, they're not going to bring it up. But if you look at every single forum post on these last 2 pages, there's not anything about the invasion.
What's that? Not a fucking dicky bird.
Not a word. So, and I can understand. This is where, God help me, please don't use this against me. This is where I can understand the frustration from Sulaco. Okay?
No, I can understand.
Yeah, because nobody reads it. He copy and paste it, and it takes a few seconds for him to do that, but nobody reads it.
The only news that I can put forward was blue cheese yesterday at 3 o'clock in the morning, which was roughly 24 hours ago. And yeah, basically, Wrong Thinker has said it will be before the event. So unless they're going to run it simultaneously with Onslaught, or put it just after, or put it midweek, or put it at next weekend, it's going to put it smack bang right before the event.
Yep. It cannot be that weekend before the event. It can't be. That would ruin. If people tried it, if a medium level person tried it, and I'm sorry, this is gonna be hard. This shit isn't gonna be easy. Okay, your base is gonna have to be decked out. I mean, if you read how the invasion is, you're gonna get a new trophy. You're gonna get survivor tech. I mean, you're gonna get all kinds of shit. This shit is not gonna be something that's just thrown out there.
No, it's not.
I do. I have.
Works.
Yeah, I mean, and it's time, so you're gonna have to finish this in a certain time against everybody that plays War Commander. So this is not going to be something that's going to be easy. You're going to have to be able to. Your base is going to have to hold out. I'm going to expect juggernauts. I'm going to expect all the Omega units coming in at your base. Howlers. It's going to be everything. They're going to throw the board at you.
Yeah, and expect you to survive.
Yeah, and then do the event a few days later. If this lands, it has to land on next Wednesday. That's the only time that it could be considered a fair run to run into the event. If they do it that weekend before, man. Phil, they want you to scroll up a little bit so they can read Wrong Thinker's response.
There it is. That's literally all it is. It's currently expected before the next event. Knows it's not super specific, but you'll get more details soon. That's it.
I'm sorry, but that shit makes me nervous as a motherfucker.
Yeah, there are 2 other replies on there from Breaking Barriers and that guy.
And I mean that scares the shit out of me. Because I expect this motherfucker to be a badass thing. I don't expect this shit to be easy.
And if they run it on the weekend, you don't got time to repair for the event.
That's what I brought up. That's what I'm bringing up now.
Unless you coin it.
Well, no, that's not necessarily true, because for the us really high levels, we have the units to spare to throw in our base and still do the event. Okay, but for the medium level players that are limited on units as is, I mean, like Fear. Pio, how many Liberators do you have?
Oh, please don't ask him that fucking question.
180 built. Building another 20.
I got about 168 built. So I mean, we have the spare units to do these event, to do this mini event and not really be worried about it. But those like Phil and a couple of other people on here, they don't have all those units. They have a few. How many do you have, Phil?
68.
Yeah, that's it. That right there is not near enough to do this kind of mini event and then do the defensive waves.
To be fair, I'm not going to use
waves.
Liberators for the event.
Yeah, but your base is like mine. We don't have to. We can pretty much run almost the whole defense with no defenders.
Oh yeah. Oh, for defense,
I
only need defenders for the Omega Phantom. That's just a couple of impists.
And maybe the end waves, maybe 19 and 20, you might need to put something in there to catch something. But we don't require defenders. But the medium levels, they require defenders.
Oh,
they have, and for them to run this shit a week, a weekend before the event is bullshit. They have to pull this off for Wednesday. Let it run till Friday. That gives everybody from Saturday to the following Wednesday to repair. Bam, event. They can rock the event. And I hope that's how it's done. Joe said he started an invasion thread. Let's see what it was. Let's see what he wrote. I was like, you're out. Good question. He asked, what are the plans? I mean, in all reality, guys, it has to run the weekend before. It has to for everybody for it to run straight. I mean, am I wrong? Do you guys agree? Disagree?
I agree wholeheartedly. To be perfectly honest, this is another mini event that they've just thrown. They've thrown it with no dates in the month or anything. Usually you get the Onslaught the weekend before, and then you get the event. That's it. And now they've screwed everything.
The hell?
They
Sorry.
screwed everything.
What?
And they've messed with my timetable for a fucking start off.
Oh,
That's my job, damn it.
Shut up, David.
What'd they do?
They're already screwing my timetable. Because you get used to doing Onslaught and going into the event.
Yep, Soft Sonic. That's it.
And everything else, but Invasion, I don't even know what they're paying out for Invasion other than some bullshit trophy.
I'm really curious. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm kind of curious to see how this Invasion runs and where I land on this. I mean, I'm kind of excited for that. I'll be honest. I'm not kind of. I am. I'm really excited to try it and to have, to see how far I can get, how fast I can do it. I'm really curious on that.
It's an interesting. Don't get me wrong. Invasion's an interesting concept. But like all concepts with Kixeye, a lot of them never go fully into plan working correctly.
That's true. And if it's not that, it's their fucking timing is like, oh my god, you just want to reach through the monitor and throttle the guy who's doing the timetable.
Or you, on the odd occasion, the concept is.
Hold on, somebody's got their YouTube running.
Somebody say something.
Damn it.
No.
Nope.
All right, go ahead.
I'll carry on.
You're the one that's got the echo, Shadow.
No, I don't. I got headphones on. I wasn't even in my living room.
There it goes again.
And I'm looking down at the bottom to see, but
I'm trying to figure out who the hell it is. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I'm in my kitchen. I was.
Can't figure out if it's you, Phil.
No, it isn't me. I'd know if it was me. Where the fuck is it coming from?
nope, not me.
No, that's Dune. Because that was horrible distortion.
All right, mute Dune up.
Give your Hangout a refresh, Dune. But yeah, a couple of concepts that Kixeye have done in the past through various other games have worked well. And then they get bombed by somebody upstairs, and then that person is subsequently fired. So, yeah. When they get stuff right, usually somebody gets pissy with it.
I mean,
remember the Banshee event?
Well, we're not going to bring that one up. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. All right.
Let's stay on the here and now. Thank you.
Yeah, we're not talking about that one. That has nothing to do with what we're going through. What we're about to go through with this. I mean, and it's not even me. This is where I have no. I don't care because you guys just see my base. I mean, me, Fear, Blunt. Most of us about 5. Well, let's see. I think 3 of us on this panel in Dark Shadow. So 4 of us can pretty much run this with no problems whatsoever. Mothin can. So most of us can run this, relatively easily with no problems at all whatsoever. We can rock this motherfucker. But what about the people who can't? Delta Bravo.
Me.
Yeah, Dr. Phil. A lot of the I mean, we're looking at some rough ass shit for a lot of our friends if they don't time this right. And that is my biggest fear, is that they don't time it right. If they time this that weekend, man.
If it's horrific, I will just not do it.
Yeah. That's what they're gonna say. You know that, right? That is a Kixeye's word. Well, if if it runs there, just don't do it. But then you had the chance of accidentally falling behind.
Again,
Yep.
like I'm not far enough behind already.
Yeah, with the bullshit fucking bottleneck that's going on right now.
That's the biggest thing that's keeping me behind right now. Is that bottleneck. And my absolute refusal to spend a whole bunch of fucking money to do it. If it wasn't so goddamn expensive, then I probably would.
Just take your time.
There's no
and look at the most-
incentive. There is absolutely zero incentive for me to do that.
I did a little today. I did my Juggernaut from 18 to 20, and my Fury 1 through 4.
Why wouldn't you save it for the show?
I have no idea. I didn't think. I'll be honest. I didn't think about it.
Could have just saved for the show.
Yeah, I
Come
should have.
watch Shadow Coin.
I mean, and right now I want to go ahead and finish my Furies in case tech comes out for them that they're ready. So I'm down with I got my Juggernaut to Elite, and I stopped it.
That's exactly where you wanted it to be. It's in its prime position at Elite.
Yep. I mean, it's level 31 now, and I stopped it from here so I want to finish my Furies. I mean, I've seen what.
What's
what
level 31?
Or 31,
Hacks.
whatever.
I call hacks.
Whatever. 21, you guys know. Don't confuse me. I'm already in a bad fucking mood. Wife, money. I mean, it's so fucking, it's bullshit. It's so much bullshit. And then we get,
really is.
and then we get this, and don't get me wrong. One thing to say. You people out there who have bitched about the answers that Wrong Thinker you can give us can suck my dick.
All of them.
Okay.
Very, very, very.
You can bury your goddamn nose in my balls. All right. That man was nice enough to answer our questions, and you guys want to bitch like a bunch of fucking babies can suck my ass.
In his own time.
That's it, on a weekend.
Which he didn't have to. He did it for you guys.
Wrong Thinker took time out of his own weekend, out of his own personal life, to sit down and answer a section of the questions. He didn't answer them all, and I wouldn't have expected him to either. Not in the amount of time
Hell no.
that he had.
Yeah.
No way. There are almost
Yes.
80 fucking questions on that list. And to those sons of bitches, oh, my question wasn't answered. My question wasn't answered. Yeah, it's probably because it's not important enough, and I put it at the bottom of the fucking list. So if you've got a fucking problem to have somebody, don't take it up with Wrong Thinker. You take it up with me, and I'll shove my foot so far up your ass you won't know where one starts and the other begins.
Oh,
You know, it's-
mama.
It's called
I'm
being
just happy he gave an awesome answer to my
That's it. It's
question.
called being appreciative. I mean, you guys. I mean, some of the people. And we said this when the questions were being sent out, that not every single question was going to be asked and answered. Okay, that's just the way it is. Okay, there are some things that he cannot answer us. He has a boss.
Yeah, it's called
So-
Will Harbin.
Yeah, no, there's somebody right below Will that's right above him.
He's got the restrictions he's got as well, man.
Devin.
And that's
I mean,
my whole point
there's
about
Wrong
that.
Thinker's got his boss.
Yeah.
His boss has got his boss. His boss has his boss, and then there's Will Harbin.
Then there's Will Harbin. Trust me, Will Harbin's got like 4 guys below him
And
that
then he's
deal with
got
War
a-
Commander.
That's it, boss.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I mean, but you guys need to be a little bit more appreciative of what he did for us. He did not have to answer dick.
He doesn't even
At
have
all.
to go in the forums. It's not part of his job description. If I fucking worked at Kixeye and was doing his job, you'd never fucking see me in the goddamn forum because I know what you bastards are like.
And he doesn't have to go through YouTube or anything, which he also does.
That is something I'd like for him to do again. I want him to do another event show. That shit was, we all made fun of him and we all laughed at him.
But we usually try.
But it was
did-
awesome to see him do it.
He
Yeah,
tried. He gave it a shot.
I
differently.
mean,
He did
yeah.
do things differently.
yep. I mean, we laughed at him and all because all the goals he used and
He
all
didn't use
that.
any.
No, that's right. That was
That
other
was
one.
Sulaco.
During the
10K gold in
Yeah,
2
now we
hours.
can make fun of him. Now, I don't care if he ever does one again, but
Damn
God
straight.
damn it! I was gonna try to get my privileges back, and I just fucked that one up, didn't I?
Flipping suck all
Pretty
goal.
much.
Damn it! It's y'all's fault.
Well, no, you didn't say anything bad. You said you'd laugh at us if you did another PvP show, and we would all be sat
Lucky
there
deserved
laughing alongside with you.
Exactly. Solaco deserves the bashing he gets for that PvP show.
Yeah.
Like what honest, like normal player, even heavy coiner, is gonna drop 5K
It's a bubble one,
an
mate.
hour?
I thought it was
an
more than
hour
that.
for
I thought
2
it was like-
hours.
Yeah,
He
it was
dropped
something.
10K. He dropped 10K over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Let's not get wildly off discussion.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I mean, let's get. I mean, I'd like to see him do another event show. I think that was awesome. To have a developer do that shit live was off the chain.
It was, okay? My whole point about this Dr. Phil post, and all the point was, I didn't mean to steal his cheat, but look, people, it's been less than a year, and we've got him talking to us. Thank you, Skipjack. It didn't happen on Battle Vortex for what, 2 years maybe?
That's a name we don't bring back up on the show.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, my bad. Spank me. if you
No
want to.
problem. You
Okay.
didn't know.
When in reference, as long as there's no,
Bit flattering of it.
I didn't mean to mean
No,
bad.
you're
Okay.
fine. You're fine. We call it the other show.
The other show, okay, I'll remember that from now on. But the point is, we got the man talking to us. We got a place in his face. He took the weekend off. He was not getting paid by Kixeye to answer our questions, and people are complaining.
Oh yeah, they got on there. They got on Dr. Phil's post, and
they got on my post, and then they got the big giant Dr. Phil, fuck you, I'm not putting up with this bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but talk about a boot up the ass. How can we get a direct line into wrong thinker, and then people complain? My God.
Well, luckily, Dr. Phil caught it in time, took care of it. Thank you, Doc.
That's
I
what
mean,
I do.
It's awesome that you jumped on it as fast as you did. I mean, that was awesome.
This is one thing I don't get. The community, specifically the questions document, I only posted it in Unshackled. I didn't post it anywhere else. I don't think it got posted anywhere else.
Oh no, I posted that bitch in like 30 fucking pages after he answered, but I ignored those 30 pages.
The questions, not the answers.
No, the questions stayed in Unshackled only, baby.
They stayed in Unshackled. And if you were a member of Unshackled throughout the period of that thing was there, and it was up there for nearly a month. It was up there for nearly a month. Maybe 3 weeks. Give
Right
or
back,
take.
guys.
But the thing is, it was there for long enough that every person on the page, even the new guys that had joined, had the opportunity to put a question up there. Of course, it was vetted by myself. And if you could see the list of the edits that I went through to get rid of all the fucking shitty comments and the stupid questions. I mean, usually I'd say there's no such thing as a stupid question, but repeating I want a double dozer 15 fucking times classifies as a stupid fucking question. Because that question has been asked multiple times, and the answer has always been no. And you know why the answer has always been no? Because it screws with the current economy of the game. And that's not something that Kixeye will do. It's the same reason Battle Pirates never got a second dock or a dry dock. It's the same reason why Vega never got a second shipyard or a dry dock. If you start putting extra building dozers in or extra something else, what? Don't do that. You're screaming my cheat, damn it. But
ignore me.
If you start putting extra doses in, then it's just going to make everything twice as long just to cover the economy, and that is not sustainable. It's not sustainable as it is. They already knocked off an entire year's worth of building upgrades. Would you like to see another 2 years put back on? No, you fucking wouldn't. And if you've got any answer other than no to that question, or fuck no, then you're an idiot for even thinking that that's a good idea. I don't want to see 6-7 weeks on a fucking CC upgrade. I could barely handle 2 as it is. Doing 21 days for the defense lab before it got fucking killed pissed me the fuck off. So if you think for 1 second that I am going to sit back and watch my fucking document get trashed to shit after everyone who's put constructive questions, legitimate questions in the document that I reordered to put the most prominent questions right smack back up at the top. That's why those questions got answered first, because I put them there to be answered first.
Yay.
Because they're the most, they are the most prominent questions that needed to be
Still
asked.
saying my question is prominent.
If I'd have known it was yours, I'd have put it at the fucking bottom.
mine got answered, and I really enjoyed the answer, so I was quite happy with it.
But it's a prominent question. We all want gold tech for the likes of the Nimbus and the Howlers and the
It's
Cyclones.
not even that. I'm talking about even older tech. I want tech for for things like my even older units, like the fucking like Tempest. Things like the
Shard expanders.
No, that is a good tech for them. But I want things like the shell loader, the coolant chambers,
the range.
Those ones, the even older
The
gold
old
tech.
stuff.
Yeah, like the gold tech.
I'd love to get all the gold nitrous. I don't have any of them.
All the gold tech for the heavy vehicles, the light vehicles, all them. I mean, we have the gold tech for infantry in the raids, so that's a good step, as I mentioned. But I do want to see the other gold tech.
Yeah. It was an exceptional question, and that's why it was so high up on the list. I mean, it sat there at number 5, underneath the VXP stuff, the bottleneck and the tech center, the Omega question bases. I mean, yeah, they're around every so often. I mean, we've had them almost twice a week. You usually get Titan bases one day and Omega bases on the other, but they're not on a regular calendar, so you never know if they're going to turn up. The half-price base upgrade. I'd love to get hold of that. I'd coin the living crap out of that if it came out.
I've been waiting for that one because I keep trying to save my gold, and then I just realized it ain't going to happen.
The expert special forces, tech for the faction heroes, or tech for the other factions. Even the dozer required to change the rockets. It may sound pointless, but it's a thing. It's a switch over. It's instant. It doesn't take any time. It's the same thing as the trophies. That apparently now you have to have a free dozer to put it in.
No, they fixed that.
No, they fixed that. It was a glitch.
Yeah.
That's been a point since back to the other show. It was you should be able to switch rockets as long as you're not in a battle.
That one was brought up, and he answered that one actually.
He wrote it on the board, but I never saw an answer.
Because
he did mention in this recent
as
thing
low priority, and it probably never came back around again.
Yeah,
but he's going to bring it up, and he can't promise any action.
It's like I don't know if you guys noticed, but he did make a comment in a post somewhere on the forums about the legendary units getting reworked.
Yep, that's coming.
So that's one good thing. Maybe this time we'll see them.
March as well, so you could probably see something like that happen within the next few weeks.
And I don't know if you guys also noticed, it's not really that important, but it's still worth noting. Somebody did pick up on the fact that the elite mercs were firing as if they were regular mercs, and it was picked up, and Sulaco noticed that thread, tested them himself, and noticed that yes, they are bugged, and he's passing that on.
Well, there you go. There's another thing we've as a community we've identified. We've got it in, and they're going to work on it. Not everything can happen overnight. Development never works that way. It has to go through rigorous, extensive testing before it can be admitted. and then it has to be sent back if there are any problems, and carry on and so on and so forth until it passes X amount of testing in QA, and then it can be injected into the game during the maintenance update.
Yep.
So
And you never know
like
when.
that take time.
And you never know when something can break. Like, for example, the Mercs, how they just like kind of. It's more of like a soft break kind of thing, but they.
I gotta fucking figure out how the hell who the hell found that bug and who the hell still uses fucking Mercs first.
It was the MX thingy dude, the dude that did all the numbers for the special forces.
I don't know who that guy is, so.
No, that's good.
I've always used Mercs because they're usually real handy in the event for the island bases. Just as distraction till you get your air in, Mercs are perfect.
For low levels, yeah, they'll help out a lot. We haven't really had a high level island base in recent events, so they haven't really. Yeah, I know. So they haven't really.
High level island base I remember was so ridiculously difficult. I never fucking did it.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a hard one. You know, all the island bases.
They learned from the mistakes on that one because some of them were
yeah,
a bitch.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, most of them now, they don't have any hunters, they don't have any heavy flaks, so they haven't really been anything we've needed to kind of worry about. It was just drop your Titan Ruby.
Yeah, that's pretty much it with those bases nowadays. Even with the lower elite units, not having the Omegas myself, but the island bases generally fit into 35 or 40. And they're just a simple drop in the air and ruby the shit out of it, and that's it. You may need to take out a turret with the cyclones or something, but that's about your lot. Let's see.
Should we move on to the?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Should we move on to the
All right, what are we talking about?
The subject of the show, I would recommend. We haven't talked about all of the Kixeye sales stuff.
I was waiting for that one.
Here we go, boys and girls.
The hero pack. You get a hero other than Pandora for 200 gold. If you don't have any of the heroes, I would highly recommend buying it.
The only one I don't have is Brother J, and without all the goodies to go with him, all the text, Brother J is pretty much useless from what I see.
Yeah, but if you think about it, they might actually bring out a pack with the text.
Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. Next coming is going to be a pack with all the text for all these units.
Okay, hold on.
They did this with the Howlers and the Howler tech. Previously, they put the extra Howlers in packages, and then they threw them into the event. So what's coming in the next couple of weeks? I see these coming in the event. So if you want to get them early, by all means get them early. But I would hang on for a couple of weeks because you've still got until the end of March before the PvP season resets anyway.
Okay, and all right. Okay, I don't recommend buying any of these things.
They're worthless.
I have to disagree. Okay, first of all, non-expert heroes. The only good one out of this whole group are two. Dina, if you don't have Dina, and Kara. Without that gold tech for Jericho, he is just a unit. He is not as badass without his gold tech. If you don't have that gold HH2 targeting, he's worthless. So you're going to spend $20 on Dina, Kara, and maybe Boulder. And that's it out of the whole group.
Now, wait a minute. One more thing. I don't know this for a fact. I don't want to put out false information. These are not Omega units.
No, they're standard units, and you have
There you go. Okay. And you got to upgrade them. So you're starting at level 1.
You got to rank them. But we got a reply from Soloco on Joe's thread. Invasion will start once it's ready. Invasion will start once it is ready.
Wow.
We are possibly looking into hosting a preview soon. More news will come when I get the good word.
Well, we're glad he replied to that one.
I must rub the rock.
It's
a reply.
It's a reply.
Rub
I
the
can't
rock.
fault him on the reply. He is a community manager. He's not the developer, and he doesn't know all the shit that the devs do. So
That's fine,
I'll
but
give
he
it- I'll-
sure
I'll
could have
give him
worded
that.
that better. Once it's ready, fuck. God damn it, Anthony.
Calm down. Calm down.
Settle down.
Wait a
Shut
minute
up.
now. Wait a
Shut
minute
up.
now.
Shut up. Shut up.
This is the problem we've had for what? 2 months now. Invasion's not ready. Invasion's not ready.
I don't care about it being ready. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is how he fucking responded that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Calm.
God.
Calm.
Rub the rock.
I'm smoking a cigarette. Y'all go ahead.
Rub the rock.
I'm gonna mute you so you can.
Jordan! Do we have room to put in? Do we have room to put that in?
We got room. I think we got room.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're about to. Hold on one second.
No,
Oh crap!
I'll
Who's
leave
booting?
if you want, man.
No. I got somebody. Don't worry about it.
Oh crap! Me.
No.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
There you go, Jordan.
Bye.
Give me just a second. Jess, it was fun, but you haven't really said much, so. Pow!
Big on.
God damn it!
fuck. Boom.
Hubba dubba.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell,
did I
that was fast.
Did I take somebody's spot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
leave.
that's okay. That's
Okay.
okay. Jordan didn't notice anyway, you fucking idiot.
What? I got buff.
Oh, shush, you're fine. Yeah, we'll throw him in on the after show.
Right.
Jordan, you want to get on the show? Hold on, let's ask him. Would
He
you
just
like-
got replaced by a better model black man.
Oh my God.
I'm not
he
going
missed
to
boot him for that one. Boot him for that. Boot him for that one.
Oh my God.
Jordan, would you like to join? I had the link posted up, you dumb motherfucker. God damn it, Jordan. I shall return in just a second. Hold on, I gotta PM this goddamn fuck nut. Oh, there it is. All right.
Nobody. Tent Dava.
I like the rest of you guys.
Anyway, back to the original point we were talking about before all this happened. No, I mean, the package to me is worthless. I'm not going to pay $20 just so I can get Brother Jay because I missed him the first time. But remember, folks, these are level 1 units. You got to upgrade them. There's no tech with them. Now, don't expect that Kixeye won't bring out a tech at some point for them. But basically, without the tech, they're worthless. I mean,
Yeah, I think we lost Fear too.
it looks
Nice.
like we did.
Lunch.
Oh,
That's
all right.
for it.
First person that drops off, send that shit. Goddamn, Jordan, that's my boy.
To be
And,
fair,
I don't say that in a racist term, asshole. I know you're thinking about that.
well, I'll jump off, man, if you want Jordan.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You'll be all right.
Hey, if we're gonna get
Screw
racist
you all.
Joking. I was on flipping Skype for flipping 2 or 3 hours before, man. I'll jump off if needed.
If we're
Hold
gonna
on.
get politically incorrect here, there's a reason why Abe got shot. You know the fucking hats they wore back in the day?
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Doc, read your PM.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Read Jordan's response in YouTube.
Oh, appreciate it. It's true, man. It's true. You just can't. You can't.
I tried.
Okay. Now I'm calm. I can say what I want in a calm manner. Okay. That reply from Sulaco is so unprofessional. So unprofessional, and that's what angered me more than anything else. Okay, I'm happy that they're gonna be and maybe throwing a preview server out there, but
Could have would it already.
oh man, it'll start when it's ready. Fuck
A
you.
preview server doesn't really solve much either. It
Doesn't give us a
gets to look at
timetable.
it, and that's it. It could be a week. It could be days. It could happen tomorrow. You don't know.
I mean,
It could happen right after Onslaught.
that's it. I mean, that's all he could have said is, "Hey guys, we don't know. It'll be up there when I get a chance." Okay? But it'll start once it starts. Fuck that.
We haven't finalized a date. How
Also,
simple is
there's been some problems with it. There's been some bugs. We're working on fixing them. We don't know how long it's going to take to get them ready. But when it's ready, we'll let you guys know ASAP. You know?
Yo, I think I need a Pepsi after that one.
No fucking shit, man. I mean, wow. I'm sorry, but I take how we're treated very fucking seriously, and you know, for him to reply to that, it's just to me it just smacks of disrespect. You know, yeah. And this is why we don't get along. This is why me and Sulaco don't get along at all. It's because of shit like this. This is why me and him have never clicked off. Ever. Because of comments like that. And yeah, I was wrong when I called him retarded. I can admit that. You know, it was very rude of me. But
I won't apologize.
This shit right here is the reason why I did call him that. This is so disrespectful to us.
Robo, you know.
Hey, Brianna.
Instead of Robo,
tell your friend hello.
You know, if you're gonna Robo fucking bomb us with shit.
He's listening to my show.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's on.
At least don't make it sound so robotic. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Man, Godscope, I've already had that fight a lot, and I have beat his ass every time he's come up against me.
And not spend 10,000 gold to do it.
Yep, I have smacked him down so many times now. I think I've got 4 on my page alone. Then we had the live show on the other show, me versus him. And all he did was Ruby his shit, and I smacked him like a little schoolgirl.
You should have give him a bet and said
it was live. God, you missed it. That shit was live.
That show was live, and it was fucking hilarious.
Yes, he tried. He put his shit on Ruby. Didn't even. I think he got like 3%, and I flattened him.
It was hell. It was absolutely hilarious.
I can say right now, there's not a Kixeye employee out there that can take me on. I've seen them play. I've hit their bases. I can say that. Now, I'm talking about these guys. I'm not talking about the older guys. I'm talking about these guys right now. I can throw down with any one of those Kixeye guys anytime, any day.
You give me the ability to I will 1v1 you till the fucking cows come home.
Who, me?
Yeah, if you
I've already beat you.
No, if you give me the abilities that the Kixeye employees have.
Oh,
in this
man.
game, I would 1v1.
I'd be up there with Lonnie and them. Oh, you are not lying, boy. If I could do it, if they gave me the tools and units that they can run,
yeah,
man. Oh man, I'd be up there with Scooby and Lonnie and all those big heavy boys.
Dude, I'd roll through your base in 1 plat, and that's it.
Yeah,
give me 10K. I'll go and fight enough up in tired CP sector on my own.
His base wasn't max, but his units were up there. Oh, there already was a Mothman versus Shadow Killer.
Yeah,
he did a damn good job. He did a really good job.
No, I think it was like 10% or 6, something like that.
It's close.
Man, I'm trying to help you here.
And actually, I helped him place his
my anti-air. Yeah, he can't hit me now.
King
versus
Dobber. Dobber got flat.
After Venom hit me, but when I get to 4,000 infamy, sure, definitely.
King is awesome. He's really good. He's flattened me before.
I'll do that shit right now.
Who? Oh, my base is undefended, man.
I'll do both of you at the same damn time. Ruby.
All right, the show got rapidly.
Let's see.
This is
Isn't
a
that
PvP
normal?
show. Wait
Yeah,
till
that's for the
Friday
weekend.
or Friday.
All right, Shadow.
Yeah.
I got an honest question for you.
Oh shit.
All right, what's that?
And so normally I goof around and whatnot, but this one's a serious one.
All right.
100% serious. But you gotta answer honestly.
If it's not a serious question, I'm gonna boot you.
There you go.
So, your Salaka Rock. How have you not rubbed that to dust yet?
Okay, that's a serious question.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Has anybody seen my?
Oh wait,
how many,
I guess I wasn't supposed to say it was for him. Oops.
Hold on. No, that's a game name. There, my Salaka Rock.
What is he? The community manager rock. There we go.
Yeah, that's my Salaka Rock.
How have you not rubbed the paint off of them yet?
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you.
I've already smeared I've already smeared the shit out of it.
That looks like Plankton from what's his face? SpongeBob.
That's my Salaka Rock.
Where's your midget porn rock?
I thought it was a brown one before.
It's going to midget cartoon porn now.
Oh no! Please, not again.
We're not. Oh, that's a good question. Somebody on the forums asked when the snow is going to be removed.
Yeah, remove that shit.
Yes, please.
I like that.
I want the nighttime map for when your flash is about to crash and it turns all black.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
That's
I
nice.
love that.
I want to see some headlights on me soon.
I like the snow in the base. It looks nice, but the map just too white.
When are we gonna get the big neon signs in our base?
Open for business.
The new trophy, War Commander, 2017.
Are there any questions out there on YouTube?
David the Douche.
What?
That's your neon sign, David the Douche.
Yeah,
that's what I want mine
we need to go ahead and pitch in and send him $10 so he can change it to douche.
It'll just pop up eventually when
it's going to cost more than $10.
Douche.
I'm gonna post this shit on World Chat.
What are you doing?
I destroyed Dr. Phil's base 31 days ago, 26 days ago.
Yeah, what he's not telling you is I dropped his Omega Titan twice in the same day.
74 days ago.
Yes, he did.
I'm working on my command. For this Friday's jump, guys, I won't be jumping, but I will be hosting, and I'll be doing the camera because my command center is upgrading, and I'm not going to jump. I don't like jumping through my attack log. I'm already stuck in the middle of the fucking map as it is.
That old chestnut.
Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Join the club, Shadow.
So I got another 10 days before I can jump this bitch out.
I got 11, almost 12, 11 and a half, I'll just say, for mine.
Yeah, I got 10 days.
DC, man. I'm gonna finish leveling my towers up to one below max, and then I'll level my CC.
I thought we were gonna have mac and cheese.
But David.
Oh yeah. All right.
David, since you're the GoFundMe expert, set up a GoFundMe so we can get Shadow CC done.
It's 501 gold.
We could do that, right, YouTube?
I need.
Oh no, man! Those motherfuckers right there. They're supposed to give me like 4,000. We'll go to A.
Yeah, you were supposed to change your name to what? I love TP.
I love TP. We're in the Outback, or not Outback, but not Burger King. Well, I'm trying to get your burger.
Jump in with Noob Zone TP.
Yeah, you guys were supposed to give me like $4,000, all right?
Yeah.
Oh God! Did you? I don't know if you guys heard about the incident last night with myself, and
We're not going to
you
no.
and Killzone.
We can't hear a thing you're saying, Doc, over Shadow.
Oh, hold on. Let me mute myself. Sorry, guys.
You're deciding on what you want for dinner.
Yeah, we had some fun
Burger
last night.
King or Taco Bell.
Myself and Lonnie and Fellhunter and Killzone. Killzone infiltrated GN. I know.
You see something funny, King?
That was some funny shit. We infiltrated their Facebook group and their chat. Lonnie booted everyone from their Facebook chat.
All right, hold on. There is a serious question out there on YouTube for the panel. Is the now that the tech is out for the detonators, is it worth building in your opinion?
Hell yes.
There's a reason for everything. I'd say, yeah, go for it. Everyone's got their own fighting style, so it all depends on you.
Yep. I bet you I can snipe King's Plat.
I bet you can too, especially because I'm reloading. But the reason that detonators will be good with the cloaking tech is you can hide them in your base.
Oh, yeah.
Omega Juggernaut. Or is that an Elite Juggernaut?
It's an elite juggernaut, and stay the fuck away.
I'm already right
Better
next
not be in my base. But all seriousness. I'm gonna build them, and I'm gonna start. I haven't really started. I've only hit them twice, the new bases.
I've not even started them yet.
But I'm gonna really jump on it probably tomorrow.
Yeah,
and give it a go, because I'm gonna put them everywhere. These sneaky little motherfuckers are gonna ruin your day, because you can't see them. You can't see them until it's too late. By time, I mean, they're not like ninjas.
And by the time they hit you,
he wants to play.
It's gonna hurt.
Yep. So I'm really gonna. I mean, I think I can build up to like, God, I don't even know how many fucking things I can build. Hold on. God damn, I'm behind the times.
I've got 10. I've not even started the bases yet.
10 is not bad. That will do what you needed to do.
Someone wants to know how is the Omega Hydra at killing howlers? Not a fucking clue.
I'll be honest, man. Every time I've got, I dance around it. If I'm online and I've got howlers, and I have Jerry in there with me, I ain't sweating nothing.
Pretty good.
As long as the Hydra ain't got a Gatling gun.
Yeah, as long as it hasn't got the actual gun on it, it's got the cannon on instead.
If it's got the artillery barrel, it'll die. So you want the sustained barrel.
Where it is? I could build 43 of them.
Damn.
Out of there, King.
I've only got 3 built. So I'll make that 4. I just built another one. But I could build up to 43. Can you imagine 43 of those little motherfuckers invisible?
Well, I've got to start doing them bases one time.
I did I had a detonator with the concussion tech on it and the stealth tech, and I ran it in a VK-80, and I ran it against a bunker, and it took out 2 bars of health on a watchtower. And and it didn't even concuss. It didn't even concuss the bunker. But when I ran it into a liberator, it concussed him for about 4 seconds. That was it.
I think they're more like unit damages, aren't they? Really, more than building.
What you're gonna do is how you guys use is to use them as mines. Don't use them as something that can destroy it. You want to just hurt it.
You want to use them as either distraction or just lay them around like mines.
Yep. I mean that's how
if you can get that I don't know what tech it is, but it's that one that spawns 2 drones on death.
The mites, yep.
The little ones. They do, ironically, they do more damage than the actual detonators themselves.
Yep. I mean you set them up, you keep them, tucked away. You hide them all over. Even if the drones do make them visible, there's a way to solve that. Line all your mines up. The drones are going to go after those mines first. They're not going to go after anything else. Set your mines up, and the drones from your growler are going to go after that. Here, I'll show you. Hold on, let me screen share this.
Also, if your base is at the top, you can set those detonators at the top or all around the top. This way, the Juggernaut will fire. It'll decloak them and fire on them first.
All right, this is how I'm gonna hide them, guys. Well, this is how I would hide them. No, this is not how I'm gonna really set them up. You little bastards to come out and find them. All right, I got one. Here goes one that's invisible. There he is, you little fucker. Come here. I'm gonna tuck this bitch way over here. Your drones from your growler is not gonna turn around. They're gonna go straight ahead, and I'm gonna make sure it does because I'm gonna do this. That is what I am doing right there. Your drones are gonna go right here. This little motherfucker is gonna come up right behind you.
Boom.
Boom. And yeah, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. It's not gonna hurt, or it's not.
If you
but it's
put
gonna make you think.
If you put a little pack of them behind each spawn spot, you know that.
Put 4 of them behind each, and then line your mines up right here. Your growler drone's gonna go straight for the mines. These little motherfuckers are quick.
And then you can turn around on that growler and go boom, 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 boom.
Or better yet, or say you don't want to do that. All right, fine. Now, you got a few trophies.
Put them underneath your trophies. Put them underneath your buildings. Put them underneath your power plants.
You don't need put a whole bunch. Hold on, look at that.
Put them under your skirt.
Now you can't see it at all.
Nope.
Put the detonators underneath your other units.
And this right here, where this is at now, protects you from the growler drones, because all this is going to hit the growler drones. So you don't have to worry about it. Don't put him on fist. Just leave him like he is. So when it comes within fighting distance, it's going to come out and get you.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yep, they're not going to see it. If you put him back here, keep him on aggressive. If you have him right here, just what's the fire at will or whatever, where it just sits by itself. I mean, there's all kinds of
in the detonator bases. I'd actually I'd give a massive shout out to Kixeye doing what they did that day. It was less than an hour after we'd done the show. They changed the detonator bases that quickly. They removed the Tesla tower and they changed the spawn point within 60 minutes, easily. Within an hour, those detonator bases have changed, and it just does show that what we do on Unshackled, it helps. It works. I mean, we don't do it, well, the most gracefully at times, but when there's a legitimate problem, then we attack it constructively like we did. Shadow made the observation that we should have spawned from the other side, and that's exactly what they did.
Skip had no input on that. She is unavailable for the next while.
Long.
Yep.
So somebody here in the office was watching.
It just shows that they're watching, paying attention, and listening.
This is gonna sound, and I asked Doc, he said no, but to me it sounds very egotistical. But bye, y'all, bitches! Woohoo! Oh man, that shit was awesome! Awesome! I could not believe how fast they changed it, and they changed it exactly like we asked them to. That right there blew my mind.
To be fair, it's probably about the only other place that they could actually spawn the unit.
Oh man,
it should have been the only place to spawn the bloody units.
It don't matter, okay? That right there, when they changed that shit, and I looked, and they changed it exactly where we asked them to.
Yeah.
Oh man, my ego. I'll be honest, guys. My ego took a bump. It was like, woohoo, yeah, bitches. We are a legitimate talk show now. We are legitimate. We are up there. I mean, come on.
We have been noticed.
Yes. And that was right after we talked to, right after we got those questions. Some of those questions answered. I mean, come on. I'll be honest. If everybody here remembers when I first kicked this shit off, okay, everybody remembers my first thing I told everybody was that not to expect Kixeye to be on the show, to watch the show. Okay,
pay attention to it.
Yeah, we were outcasts, guys. This show started off as an outcast show. Okay. I mean, nobody ever once, I know I didn't, I never once thought that we would ever get them to watch again. I mean, come on, look what we did on the forums. I thought that was unforgivable. Or sorry, I had to rephrase it. It's my fault. I was a leader. All right. Look what I did on those forums that night.
Well, you started a movement, put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I started something. Okay, and I'll be honest, I thought that was the end of anything we would ever accomplish on the show. But thanks to Skip and thanks to all of you guys, man, we have kept Unshackled going for 4 months.
It's almost 6.
Almost 6 months. All right, we've been rocking this bitch almost 6 months.
We're a special kind of nut jobs here.
We are, and in 6 months, we have.
Let me put it this way: in 6 months, we've gone from a handful of nut jobs to 683 nut jobs.
Amen to that.
Yep.
To a world of nut jobs.
66 people that are currently watching the show right now, to the 1,189 subscribers on Shadow's channel.
It's not my channel no more.
And don't forget the 10 idiots that are in here now.
Well, the 9 idiots that are in here, and of course me.
Sorry, guys. I have to say, and I have to say this with pride and the respect I feel for all of you out there, all you guys who have watched, subscribed, everybody here that's on the panel. We have accomplished something that I was told by a certain somebody that we would never accomplish, and that was be on air for as long as we have been. I was told,
except Godscope.
I was told that we would never, ever get anywhere with Kixeye. I mean, I'll tell you, I was put down hard. I was put down severely hard, and for a couple times, I've thought about ending the show. Okay, I have
what? 3 shows a week.
Yeah, we do 3 shows a week.
This show we do a RAV every Friday and Saturday. We do the event shows.
Yep,
We do random shows every once in a while.
It's an informative show. Literally,
we've accomplished a lot for what we are. I mean, we are an unshackled group. The name, and I have got Red Steel. I know there's some on the panel that don't like him. But he's the one that gave us the name. He was his idea. This name was his. And it fits us fucking perfect. We are unshackled. We are the outcasts. We are the weirdos. We're War Commander. We are the pure players. In my mind, everybody that watches the show, that watches it now and after, that's on the Unshackled page, we're what makes War Commander War Commander. We have the heavy coiners, we have the low coiners, we have the no coiners,
and then we
have everything here. We are such a unique conglomeration of people on here. People from all across the world. We have Australia, we have New Zealand, we have Europe, we have England, Scotland, Ireland, the Americas. I mean, we fucking have them everywhere on this fucking show. It is incredible what we've done. Incredible. And you know something? You know, you say, you know, and John, thank you very much, man, but it's not me. It's all of you. All of you. Yeah, Phil's from Wales.
But we don't hold that against him too much.
I mean, really, I mean, we have all come together to make this what it is. I mean,
Who timed David out?
It's gotta.
Was
Venom.
it me?
That old age.
I didn't know it.
Oh dear.
It is all you guys, man. Every single one of you out there watching. It's everybody that's on this panel that comes on these shows. All of us made it to what it is. Even say it happens and Wrong Thinker doesn't come on our show. That's fine. That is fine because he does answer us.
No, he does.
And and I do want to throw this out there. If he does come on this show, I won't be rude to him. I won't be, I'm not going to be. So I hope you guys aren't expecting me to go all shadow killer on his ass because I'm not going to.
I would never even be sober.
Yeah, I won't. I would never disrespect him that way.
Whoa.
Are you
going to be one day Doc is sober?
But I will ask him the truth, okay? The number one question I want to ask him, and I'm going to go ahead and put that out there so everybody hears. Why is it taking so long to talk about the bottleneck?
Split the damn tech center.
Hold on. That's we've all talked about that. But my number one question from him about everything is why has it taken so long to talk about it? Because he promised us when I was still on the other show that there was going to be discussed, and it never was. I mean, it's been I've been off the show 6 months. I think we had that conversation 8-9 months ago. It was written on the fucking board, and they're just now getting to it. I mean, that is my question, and and I feel like we deserve an answer.
It is Kixeye. After all, for one, for two, they've probably been discussing it, but haven't really. I'm just trying to see it in his point. I'm not in his.
Oh
shoe.
yeah.
I'm trying to see it in his point. They're probably trying to work on a fix for it, but again, you have something like the Mine Factory. What if they can't fix it and it totally fucks the game again? I mean,
oh man.
So it could be something that is being worked on, but it's a long-term deal. They just haven't said anything because they may not have a true.
They may not have said anything for the simple fact of when people make promises in Kixeye, either the
they get fired,
developers, or community managers, and
We're
they
not-
can't build them, they get taken out.
I don't want to promise. I don't want any promises because I don't want to lose him. I don't want to I'd like to have a little bit of a timetable. My question is
A status update of it.
yes. It's something, guys, we're working on it. This is the reason why it can't be fixed. We want an answer.
I think part of the problem is that you got, for infantry, you've got a building that will do it. Okay, you don't really have a building for it unless you use the airfield to upgrade and separate vehicles versus air. That's problem number one.
Oh, no, problem number one is writing a new code into an old code to get it done right without fucking everything up.
Right, that's just like the Mine Factory. Okay, that code.
Look at the hangar.
The old code for the Mine Factory was not written by Kixeye. They changed one thing in that thing, and it could go kaboom.
Yeah, but
it usually does because the whole code is find out.
However, it's a fix that they, and this is what I said before. They already have a fix in here. They already have a fix in place. It's already written into the game. And I know you guys on a panel remember. Out there in YouTube, can anybody here remember the fix that they have? It's already written in game. I've got a panel shush because I brought this up before. I'll give you guys a minute to think about the fix that they already have in game. And I'll give you a hint. It works. It started with the new units that we have now. What are they called?
Sentinels.
Is that what they're called?
Survivors.
Survivors. Okay.
Survivors. Sorry.
They are timed in with the survivors. I even gave you another code, another little hint there.
Fuck, I'm drawing a blank. Too much shit going on in the brain some days.
Veteran experience, also known as VXP.
Yep. Sorry, I'm feeling especially kind of stupid today.
That is the fix. Before VXP, what do we have?
Upgrade times,
We
upgrade.
had 1 through 5 timed.
And then it
5
went to
through
Thor.
10 Thor. They've already got that written in the code. That's already in game. Sorry, I paid money the 1 through 5 to get to Thor. That's when I spent the most. If they went back to that feature, it would loosen up the bottleneck in the tech center.
It would.
It did in the past. It solved the bottleneck problem, and it gave Thor meaning again.
Well, the other thing that it did too was people would coin, just like you're saying, 1 through 5, and that gave Kixeye dollars.
Yes.
True.
Okay. And
know.
there's
People could coin 1 through 5.
I did. I coined 1 through. Well, I coined 1 through 4, and then I let time go. It was like 3 days, and I let that go, and then it was Thor all the way.
I usually send my shit in suicided before I go to bed and let it repair overnight.
Yeah, that was even VXP. But before, and he don't want to do that, and I can understand that. I mean, that you know, I can understand that. But the time to Thor was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. How they did it, it loosened up the bottleneck. I mean, it did.
But he also said there were some problems with VXP in the way it is, and if they manage to get them ironed out, you may see more VXP units again in the future.
I'm gonna do the walking crab with the man.
And it might happen again. We might get VXP back, and it might start cracking down all the crap that we're currently going through.
And VXP had potential, and we brought this up. VXP had great potential with Kara. Kara's upgrade was perfect.
Kara and Sheila were great at it.
Yep, I had them both, but they fucked up when they brought in the War Horses. They fucked up the time when they brought in Big J. They fucked all that up. If they would have left it as the same as Kara and Sheila, people would have had no problems. Or if they would have they brought Thor in for a reason. They did. They brought that shit in for a reason, and they've neglected it. I don't even, I don't get Thor ever. I get Thor on Fridays when I do my jumps. That's the only time I get Thor. And to upgrade, to go to my elite status. Other than that, I never use Thor, ever. It is literally a wasted resource right now. It is a wasted resource, and it had so much potential.
Pretty much the only thing I get Thor for is missiles when I get lazy to do PvE bases like 70, Shadow up 70. Or like
I just got a link from Daba and from
Mercs.
From Mercs. Okay, about the community wish list. They want me to show you guys the date. All right. That was the date, guys. Look how long ago that was.
Damn, over a year.
2 years. Almost 2 years.
9/11. 9/11, 2015.
2 years.
Ironically on 9/11 too, but
the only thing they've done, and they've done some of it. They have done some of it. All right, this right here, we know will never be fixed. The barricades, we had no more barricades. All right, we had specialized. Mercenary camp, that's not getting done. Here it is, right here.
Boom. Well,
that right there needs to be posted up on general discussion and shown. Link to this and everything. Right here, base planner. Hold on, this is another one.
Somebody forgot to keep their promises. Wait, is that a Kixeye employee that at the top?
That is a Kixeye employee. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Which one?
Kix BK.
BK. He's
I've
probably
never
gone.
heard that.
He hasn't
Never
worked
heard that
there in
name.
years.
Yeah. Still, it doesn't matter.
Dr. Phil's like one of them undercover bosses. He's just trying to find out what makes you tick.
I mean, there's a few things that save the base layouts for the base planner.
Which is
Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah, it would.
Event every 2-3 months.
Reducing repair times during the event.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, we got more raids. Alliance. Oh,
You know,
Alliance.
the only Kixeye game that actually gets reduced repair times during the fucking event is the fucking Butt Pirates. I mean, sorry, Battle Pirates.
I think you said it right the first time.
Yes, I know I did.
Is Phil in the catching mood today?
I mean, look at that. Bam, all these are in here. And I got to thank you guys for posting that up. That needs to be shared on general discussion with the title. Well, we can't title it Wrong Thinker because it'll get deleted. But it needs to be titled What Happened to Our Wish List. There we go. And post that bitch up there. That link. Somebody's smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
I heard the Zippo.
Here's the link out on YouTube, guys. That's the link post in case anybody wants to make a forum post. And,
I think we've exhausted a lot of the shit tonight, so wrap up. I want to go to bed.
Yeah, it's 1:20. I'm tired too. All right, let's throw some shout outs out there. Oh, remember, hold on. Before we do shout outs, listen, if you're gonna make a post, make it polite. Okay. I'm trying to stay away from crashing the forums again. Let us not do that again.
One post is more than acceptable. If you need to do it.
Not 7 fucking pages, okay? We don't want to do that again. Man, that hot.
You're gonna do that one, Dr. Phil, or is it gonna be something a bit more politer?
Oh God, no, I ain't doing it.
No, we'll have somebody else to do it. We'll have somebody else do it. Ain't no big deal.
Same post. Come on.
Man, Martin, you weren't on that night, were you?
No.
Oh my God, that's a night that will live forever in the annals of history of War Commander.
Oh yeah, Legion night. That was fun.
Yep, it's called Legion Night, and I mean, we had in 30 minutes, we had 7 pages on the forums. We almost brought down Kixeye's forum.
Yeah, it was the
We had poor Cyberpuss,
infamous Legion tombstone.
Poor Cyberpuss was so overwhelmed that, man, he went crying to everybody. I think he woke people up. All right, let's go ahead and throw some shout outs on there. We're going to start at the end. Blunt, wake up, fucker.
Yeah.
He's smoking a blunt. Leave him alone.
Just see you guys and Kixeye, man.
You guys get weed over in that part of the world? I thought y'all smoked like. Man, I didn't know.
Get a bit of weed, bit of skunk, bit of sport. You name it, I'll get it.
Douche.
Shout out to you, Shadow, for putting on this show. Fuck you, Doc, for timing me out yet fucking again.
I didn't do it.
I call bullshit. Unless Venom's so freaking drunk he doesn't remember hitting the ban button or timeout button.
Nah, I'm kidding. It was me.
See, I know. Shout out to everybody on YouTube because you're freaking maniacs for watching this shit. And everybody else that'll be watching it later because I know you all will multiple times. Watch it to the end.
All right, Daba, you're up. Come on, Crazy Eye.
I want to give a shout out to everyone on the panel and the millions and millions of viewers.
Oh, fuck you, that's my line, goddammit. Asshole.
Fine.
Stolen.
No, hold on. No, I don't need that one. We're getting He's thinking too small. Trillions. That's what a T. We're going trillions of viewers.
Man, you guys think the game is that fucking important? We're not Markiplier here, guys.
Hey. I don't need that negativity, man. We're going trillions. Triple, quadruple platinum. There we go. And more Commander.
It looks like Dobber's looking at some alternative facts.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, he's looking at alternative realities, different dimensions.
Definitely looking at Summit.
We're gonna get Shadow his diamond play button by the end of the year. We can do this, guys.
Oh fuck!
I'm going to change my name to Shadow Flyer.
Yeah, he's probably gets some.
All right, D, you're up, man.
Shout out to my clan in 108, the Hells Knights. Shout out to everybody on the panel, especially Dr. Phil and you, Shadow. I appreciate everything you've done.
I didn't do it.
You never do, but you get things done the way it should be done. A shout out to Skipjack. I hope everything's okay. That's it for me. Over and out.
All right. Before we go on, dude, welcome back, man. Welcome back. I'm glad you're back up on us with us.
Hell yeah.
Back up on.
Shout outs, dude.
Shout out to all on the panel, everybody who's watching the show now and later on, to the team, and let's all keep up the good work.
All right. King wants to be skipped, so Moppin, you're up, man.
We got the panel. We got Skip, 49, the many incarnations of Raid, and to Dr. Phil and his endless bag of dicks.
WT, you got any shout outs? All right, well, his shout outs to the panel. And for people watching the show, you need to get a mic, amigo. All right, Doc, you up, man.
All right, shout out to you guys, all the panel, the guys in the YouTube, all those fucking crazy bastards who come and sit and watch this fucking train wreck every fucking week.
It's something else, boy. It's something else.
It is something else. The amount of growth that has come onto the show and to the panel and to the page is yikes. It's insane. It's insane. I want to shout out to City for some of the videos that he's put out recently. They've been on the top of the game. They really have. I shout out to Skipjack. I hope everything goes well. I want to shout out to Wrong Thinker and personally thank him for answering what he answered. I want to shout out to all those fucking fucksticks who think it's funny to, bitch and complain and tell me they're going to complain.
And troll.
You complain, I'll remove your comments. You continue complaining and bitching and whining and crying, I will boot your ass off that page without as much of a second fucking thought. You can bitch and complain to me as much as you like, but the second you start calling Wrong Thinker of this and that and everything under the fucking sun, when the guy's not there to defend himself, you can fuck right off, and I'm going to reach into my bag and tell you to go eat a dick.
I'm putting up that particular post about the wish list.
All right, dude. All right, my shout out, first of all, goes out to Skip. I talked to her earlier today. She's all right. Everything's copacetic so far. We're thinking about you, sweetheart. We're here for you. My other shout out is to Merc Stilltree and Daba for sending me that link for the
second shout out ever.
Shut up, Daba.
Thank you guys for sending that to me. Rest of you guys, I'm glad you guys have come out there. I love all of you guys. Because of y'all, the show's still running. So let's keep this bitch running. Friday night, we'll be having our last, I think it's the last rave run before the event. Let me check.
No, there's another one next weekend as well.
All right. So remember, you guys log on for Friday night at 8:30 for the next rave run. I will not be jumping, but I will be running the show, and I will be running the camera. So, for you guys to come on that show, if you're new there and you haven't heard, there's a new requirement. Before we go live, I must see your workshop and your Legion. I need to see your Legion skin. And if you have the Diamond Legion, you cannot be on my show.
We will all laugh at you because you're going to be a creator.
Yeah, pretty much.
Will be reported.
Yes, I will report you. So if you guys come on my show and you're new, I will have, that will be a requirement for Friday and Saturday's international show.
Not only that, it's a standard requirement for anybody who wants to come on the panel on Wednesday nights as well.
All right, there we go. I've spoken, so it shall be.
It's real people cheat.
That's it. Make sure you guys click like, and subscribe. All right, we are rocking this page. This motherfucker is almost 1,200. Or is it 1,200?
Almost 1,200. You're
almost 1,200 subscribers. You guys are, man, that's awesome. So all I need is your Legion schematic if anybody's asking, okay? Show it to me, PM it to me, whatever you want to do. But I must see it for you guys to be on the show. Yep, I've seen y'all. I've seen a lot of you. But if you're new, I don't. Huh?
Can they PM one of us, like me or Dutch or one of them?
Oh, yeah, they can PM. I don't care how it's seen, as long as it's seen by the people running the show. That will be me, Phil, Daba, or Dutch. Us four. Okay?
If you PM me at 4 o'clock in the morning, be prepared to get your ass kicked.
Or
that'll be me.
Or if you don't want to do that and you are on the Unshackled page, you can send it out there. No, Tommy, she is not sick. She has family problems right now. So that's it. I won't go into it. All right. You can, if you want, you can put it on the Unshackled page as long as I see your screen name so I know it's you.
And if you're going to do that, I'm going to go Kixeye on you. It has to be a complete, full, non-clip screenshot.
Yep, it has to be a full. It has to be the full thing. Okay,
with
guys.
The date and timestamp.
Yep. I mean, I'm sorry, and I hope you guys are not taking this personal, but this is protecting this whole show. Doing it this way protects all of us. So nobody can come on there and say, "Hey, look, you're a cheater." All right, this protects the whole show. It protects everybody. If you are running that and you don't want to be on the show, it's real easy. Don't come on.
It's real simple.
Right? Yep. And I will not bend from this at all. I mean, I will not bend from this rule. This rule is up there as one of my top rules.
Winners never cheat, and cheaters never win.
Cheaters end up with a fucking swimming pool.
I'm sorry, folks.
Luckily,
no.
Luckily, we've been gravy so far. Any problems we've had, we've taken care of with a quickness and in a hurry. But to protect our show, and this is our show, guys. Okay, I believe in that wholeheartedly. This is not my show. This is not Doc's show. This is our
just
show.
a show anymore. Unshackled is a brand.
Yeah, we are, and we are unique. And I would like everybody to show that we are up and up. All right, now that being said, remember Friday night, baby, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time will be the rave run, and then on Saturday will be the international show. Now, this international show this week will not be a rave run. Daba, Dutch, Doc, everybody that's coming on, it will be a true base redesign. It won't be no motherfucking pictures. It will be people taking apart their bases and rebuilding them live. We will have people watching YouTube for any questions. We want all questions. They will be describing why Venom and Dutch will be doing their bases live. They'll be taking them apart and putting them back together. Any questions you guys have, why they do what, why they're doing it this way, I will be watching YouTube. So We will ask all the questions. If you guys have ideas and suggestions, we want to hear them. If they're doing this shit wrong, we'll laugh at them too. We'll make it.
We'll do a base test.
Oh, we will. We'll be doing a base test on these bases. That's a damn good idea.
Yeah, it is.
Venom, I love you, brother. But I'm jumping to your sector, where you're going to have to jump to mine so we can test your design. Somebody badass going to touch Dutch, because Dutch's got a badass base.
Fuck it, I'll do Dutch.
He's really good at it. All right, cool. There we go. So we will be designing these bases and then testing these bases. All right, and this is a true. And by the way, this is how you do a base design. Okay, this is how you do it. You take the shit apart, you put it back together. Bam.
Not to cross it, but.
All right, not a whole bunch of fucking pictures. That being said, thank you all for coming out. We will see you guys Friday. We're working on Unshackled, baby. And we're signing the fuck off tonight. Peace, baby. We're out.
Fuck you, Phil. Fuck you, Dave.